doing there? Hello everybody, welcome to the Casual Report. I'm your host JT again on, is it the 7th today? I think it's the 7th. It's the 7th of January. And what a year it's been already. Knows. What a year it's been already, lads.
Kept on with 2021 already.
Year, probably the first proper show of the year we did again with the Generation. Congratulations to the winner. Go and watch it if you haven't already. I'll put a link in the description. I probably won't. Now, joining me today, full house-ish. Because Bishop's like, I'll come back. Actually, lads, can't be asked. But it is what it is. Bishop, get well soon. We know you got the Rona, mate. Love arts and all that. Joining me today, the resident Rocket League expert, Jam is here. How are you, Jam?
Good. Chilling.
Are you well?
Very bored lately.
I wish I was fucking... I just get earache all day, mate. But that's me. What have you been up to?
Playing a lot of Smash.
Now, I have a question about Super Smash Bros. That I want to ask you. So you posted a picture last night on the old Twitter of your KO thingamabobs. Let me find it.
My highest knockouts, yeah.
Find it. Highest knockouts, right. I'm going to put it on the screen for people that can't be asked to follow you on Twitter. Give me 2 seconds. Go and follow Jam on Twitter. Make my life a lot easier. And sometimes he's funny. Right. I don't think, hang on, I've not fixed my screen. Give me 2 secs. Because I know...
People are on the edge of their seat.
I know
waiting
people,
for this.
Streamlabs likes to knock out me, fuck's sake, 2 secs. Chrome. I got it. Lads. Right, you ready? Jam. Mate, can you explain something? I have a question first. This is Jam's KO. He's a filthy Inkling main.
Basically, I'm a hypocrite.
I would say you're an Inkling main with pockets of Jigglypuff and Mayo. Is that fair? Is that fair?
I haven't played Inkling in a long time. So I'm actually surprised with that many kills with Inkling.
Yeah, because you're cheese of kills with Inkling. Now, Jam, mate, friend, pal, buddy. Explain something to me. You play Mario a lot, correct?
Yeah, ish.
Ish. Don't ish me, mate. You play Mario a lot. Now, why is Sephiroth...
This is only my online kills, by the way. This is not our Smash Saturdays and stuff like that.
That makes more sense. Why is Sephiroth here?
I don't know.
Third. It's been out 5 minutes. And he's your third most... Is it in quick play kills? Is that...
Yeah, it's just quick play. Just I enjoy playing as him. I don't know why. It's enjoyable.
Hey baby, okay.
Hey Jade.
So
hey Jade.
I do like Sephiroth, I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? Just chilling. So would you... How does it feel to be a massive hypocrite, John? That's my next question.
Yeah, I'll admit. Well, I'm still not a hypocrite. I still think there are too many sword characters in Smash. And I'm allowed to play as one, right?
You do what you want. You bought the game. You bought the DLC. You do what you want.
I do what I want. So yeah, it seems like Sephiroth has jumped to third in my pockets.
I like
second.
Sephiroth. You've been playing Rocket League as well, correct?
A dabble in the last.
Dabble. You dabbled in nothing. Babe, why are you fuming? Rocket League. What have you been up to? Because she's at work.
Not much. I played with the Lukes the other day. It was good fun. And then yesterday I played in a streamer's tournament.
Did you win?
No, I got slapped in the first round.
The first round?
Coincidentally, so do you remember last year I got... I don't know if you know, my pinned tweet is me being featured on like a popular streamer.
It rings a bell, mate.
Yeah, it's my pinned tweet anyway. Me and a guy got featured on it for like these shots we made, and the guy that was featured with me was in that same tournament.
Oh, cool. Did he do better than you?
Well, he's ridiculous at the game. I'm glad I didn't play him.
Is that why you you carried a bit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I threw the first match. I know he was in the tournament. I'm not playing him.
I appreciate that. Apart from have you been chilling? Have you been watching anything? Even
I started Santa Clarita Diet.
Don't know what that means.
Timothy Oliphant and Drew Barrymore.
Okay, how's that?
Netflix. It's good so far.
Oh,
and Haunting of Hill House.
Is that was the good one, right?
Yeah, people say it's much better than Blind Manor. I really like Blind Manor, but I haven't seen Hill House.
Do you like Blind Manor because our mate's in it, or do you just like it?
No, I mean, regardless of Raoul Coley being in it, it's just a really good TV series, I think. First episode, nah.
Yeah.
But then after watching it and carry on, it'll be good.
Cool. I can appreciate that. Joining me in Jam is Daniel the Manual. Now, Dan, how are you today, sir?
Hello. I am good, thank you.
What have you been doing for the past 2 days since we crowned our game of the generation? You've been chilling?
Not really per se. I've been working.
Yeah.
The daily grind, because curries as non-essential as you can get is also available for order and collect.
Oh yeah, they can collect. But if you're open, I was going to kick up. I'm not going to go on a tangent about the fucking bone idleness and just I haven't got the adjectives to describe our government. To be honest with you,
problem I've got is it don't feel like anything like March is locked down, even though we're at a much worse stage than what we were when we had the first lockdown. And it's like there's people there's people walking around coming up to the shop asking if we're still open, and it's like
the mask halfway around the nose and not even covering the mouth. Yeah,
exactly. And it just you realize one thing in retail, and it's not the brains of people.
I think it should be law that everyone has to work at least a year in retail, because you get the general public are fucking morons. Yeah,
like military service.
Yeah, it should be. I'm like,
yeah.
But even like working with
it's actually hilarious, because we have actual customers coming up to the doors basically asking if we're open, and we obviously say no, we're order and collect only. Oh, but I need a hard drive, or I need some ink. And it's like, so you've made this non-essential travel to our store to look around and buy some ink. Okay, yeah, that's
essential. Can't get ink on the internet.
Yeah, I mean,
smart.
Dan.
Yes.
You've not been playing anything. You've not been watching. You've just been chilling. Is that right?
I had a bit of a dabble yesterday with No Man's Sky on PC.
Oh, okay. How's that?
Basically, I mean, it's good. I haven't really dabbled with No Man's Sky in a while. I had it when it first came out, and obviously we all know what happened with it, and it panned, and I lost interest. I did play sort of like, I think it were about 2-ish years ago, when they'd done quite a lot of work but wasn't 100% there yet.
Yeah.
And again, it was good, but it didn't still feel right. But this time around, it feels like it's there now. It feels like it's different.
It's finally the project they sold you 4 years ago now.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, finally.
4 years already.
Fair play to them for sticking with it, like, and just. But Sony, I think, threw them under the bus, and like you can see it a mile off. Like the guys that made Joe Danger are offering this fucking. I'm like, okay, lads.
Exactly.
And it comes out like you can see it, like, because the same trailer 2 E3s in a row, and it's like, okay, this isn't going to go down well, and it didn't. So.
No, I mean, but yeah. I enjoyed it. I'm planning on doing some with my friends soon, I think.
Buzzing. Get it straight, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
Buzzing.
Should be a bit of fun.
Nice. I was chilling, lads. Had a bit of Immortals, bit of Ori on Switch. Buzzing. I was just chilling. Watching some Netflix. Fucking mate. Was it last night? No, night before. History of Swear Words with Nicholas Cage. Have you seen this program?
What?
The History of Swear Words, it's called. Nicholas Cage presents it on Netflix. It's just like the first one is the F word, and then it's BIT. No, then it's see you next Tuesday. Then it's girl dog, and not. But it's quite funny. Watching that on the old teleparty with my girlfriend. You've seen that app? can watch
No.
Netflix. Like, I don't know how it does it. It must load a Netflix thing, and then you can just get a link and you go in and you can watch it together when you're not actually remotely together. Like, it's quite cool. But yeah, Ori on Switch. Bit of Smash here and there. Trying to get Falcon into Elite. It's just not happening. Banging on the ceiling. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. But anyway, lads, are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. First things first. It's finally happened. Guess what's on Spotify? You may have seen it.
I've added it.
I've added it as well because they're fucking bangers. Every single one of these tunes are bangers.
Great.
I'm trying to.
Oh. Can you hear them?
The dogs. Of course I can hear the dogs. Get your thing on, mate.
Oi.
Willow's in the house.
Willow is in the house.
Willow's gonna sit. Right, so
Continue.
Persona soundtracks are on Spotify, ladies and gentlemen, including the mighty Persona 5 soundtrack. I'm going to play a smidge. I'm going to get told off by YouTube and
Doing it YMCA.
yeah, you know I am, but I'm just going to play a little bit because it's fucking been, and I can't find the song I like. There, no, not that one. That one. No, where is it?
Behave.
There you go. This one. I've not even played the right bit. I can't be able to move it. But there you go. All on Spotify. Just have a search for it. I'm sure you'll find it. And add it to the old lists. Gentlemen, we like the Persona 5 soundtrack, don't we? I do.
I enjoy it.
You do what
very
you want.
much.
Right. Do you know what I mean? But we're chilling. Gentlemen, first on the agenda, it appears, according to our friends at Dexterto, Isaac McIntyre writes an article for us. This is Apex Legends devs. That's annoying because I like Titanfall and I like Jedi Fallen Order.
Everyone likes Titanfall.
Apex Legends devs working on a new game that will let players adventure forever. Now, lads, apparently, Respawn, Mighty Respawn, Jedi Fallen Order, Titanfall, Apex Legends, etc. Working on a new IP that has tech in it that will let players, and I quote, adventure forever. Now, gentlemen, it's there if you haven't seen it. Oh, hi, Strictly Casual Official. Thank you. What's going on? Casual raid, nice. Gentlemen.
Oh, beautiful. Hello, everyone.
Question though, first thing.
Strictly Casual Official as well.
Why Casual Gang Rise Up? Let's do it. What do we want from? Yeah, what do we want?
If they say it's
a
forever thing, it's going to be like a No Man's Sky thing. Not necessarily the same theme, but it'll go on forever, no end.
Yeah. So, in this new game by Respawn, what are you? Do you want another first-person shooter? Is what I'm asking, or would you prefer them to go?
If they were going to do a first-person shooter, they might just do Titanfall 3.
Exactly, but they're not going to do that.
Hell, please. If they make Titanfall 3, I'd be happy.
I would be happy if they did Titanfall 3.
Buzzing me tits off, lads. Do you know what I mean?
They're not going to do Titanfall 3, though. They've got Apex.
That's ruined my life. It hasn't. Apex is fine because... Yeah.
What about something set in the Titanfall universe, but not Titanfall 3?
Would you want a first-person shooter, just James Daly, or would you want like a... I don't know, like a strategy game or a fucking fighting game or what? Because this is the question, because they've proved they're quite versatile with Fallen Order, wasn't it? They can do that
Fallen Order for Respawn as well. Why aren't they just making Fallen Order 2? Well, they probably are making. They are making Fallen Order 2. They are making Fallen Order 2.
They should. See, just James Daly knows what's going down.
It's actually a good point. It's quite unique for a first-person shooter thing.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like that. Yeah. Go on.
Titanfall 3 is going to be like the Half-Life 3 that we're never going to get.
Don't say that. Don't say that. There's more chance of Titanfall. Yeah, there is.
Is there more chance of Titanfall 3 when they can ride Apex to the cows come home?
Yes. Daniel.
Yes.
You just recently played Jedi Fallen Order.
I did.
Oh, Bashinga knows. We're all praying, mate. Do you know what I mean? We're all on our knees praying.
We are.
New IP from Respawn. Would you want like another sci-fi one, or would you want them to go medieval or modern day or what?
I'm much more on the sci-fi scale. I would have said. It seems to be something that they're very good at doing, and obviously we want games that they can do well, and they've seemed to have done Star Wars well. They've done Titanfall well.
Yeah,
Apex as well. It's
sci-fi seems to be
Thank you for the follow, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Why change?
Yeah.
Why change if they're good at what they do?
Yeah. But then you could argue they're not going to challenge themselves, which they might do. They probably will. They'll dig deep, mate. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be like chilling.
So it might be a new IP, but with a license attached to it. So it might be something they have the license of.
Appreciate it.
If you know what I mean,
mate. I know exactly what you're saying. Next question: would you prefer single-player driven new IP, or would you want them to mixture a bit of both, bit of multiplayer, bit of co-op, or would you want a solely multiplayer arena
I think
kind of thing?
I think with the success they have with Apex, it'd probably be multiplayer. As in, it'd be like you might meet each other in the same world and things like that. An MMO maybe.
Yeah,
first-person MMO.
That's a good point as well. They've already got Apex multiplayer, so why
I'd be down with
your
single
own
player
dinner when you've got? Yeah, I know what you mean. There you go. But lads,
it's a good point. Multiplayer could distract from Apex, which is their baby.
That is a very good point, to be fair. And I don't.
I was gonna say that Respawn are very well known for crafting really good single player campaigns, and again, it doesn't challenge them, but it's they're very, very good at it, and I think they should continue. But they have done a very good job with multiplayer with Apex as well, and I did actually dabble with Titanfall 2's multiplayer back in the 5 minutes it was populated. It was actually kind of fun. So
I agree.
They are very good at what they do. So, but I think single player would probably be better.
That is fair. I agree. Lads, anything? We're just gonna have to sit and wait for this one because I think it's a way off.
It's gonna be a few years, yeah.
Yeah. So anything to add? We'll obviously keep an eye on it, but
it's Respawn. My eye will be on it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Definitely.
Gentlemen, next on the agenda. Do you like? Did you have your eye on Outriders at all?
It looked fun.
Yeah, I agree. Well, unfortunately, it's going to shock you. I think it's going to shock you. This never happened. Outriders' official Twitter account is saying that the game is going to be delayed from its expected February 25th release. But they will be publishing a free demo on that day, I believe. Is that what it says? I've read it about 400 times.
See, this is what I say. They should give demos. More of these new IPs that are coming out, especially for next gen. If they're going to sell it at 70 quid, we need demos.
Yeah, I agree. There's a demo we're going to chat about later. But demo's coming out that day, and it's coming out on April Fool's Day, April the 1st. We assume, we're going to make assumptions. We read between the lines here. We're working at home. It's, do you know what I mean? The pressures of working on you, like having to file share is probably a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
it's probably not as intuitive as it is sat in an office with. Like I said, if work told me to work from home, I told them fuck off. Like I couldn't just roll out of bed and sit in this chair.
No.
I start at 8:30, so I'd roll out of bed at like 8:27 and just sort of sit here, like just chilling. No, I'd have my lunch at like 10 o'clock because I'd miss my breakfast and it'd just be a shit show. So I'm not gonna. But that's, go on.
Like going back to being delayed and stuff like that, which is never a bad thing. Obviously, coronavirus and stuff may have been influenced with this, but if it's going to make a better game, then it's fine.
What's that?
I'd rather have a better game then than a shit game now.
We're gonna what's the Miyamoto quote? Good games No, a delayed game is eventually good. A bad game is bad forever.
Exactly.
Or patch it until it's fucking fixed. Do what you want.
But
I don't care.
Just think about it. We are. I'm actually quite buzzing for it. We're in the 7th today.
Yeah.
So we are 3 weeks away from getting Destruction All Stars
For free.
for free.
Well, PS Plus, but
PS Plus.
free-ish, mate.
But, but that's one of the games that really took my fancy. But then it's 70 quid. It's like,
yeah, it's like Returnal. I beat that drum before. I love Housemarque. That game was amazing. I'm probably going to get it day one, but it's is it going to sell?
Give me a demo for Returnal.
I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if Jam over here becomes an expert at that as well as Rocket League, because it looks like that type of game that you could just sink time into.
Yeah.
I agree. So, what we're talking about, Outriders. So it is a shame, but we get a demo, get a try, and then we may stream that. Probably not going to.
Mainstream demo discs. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's got Stadia 2021 is just the release on Twitter.
We're bringing them back.
Exactly.
Put them on the PlayStation magazine. Stick them to the front.
Yeah. Exactly.
Save on plastic.
Yeah.
So were you guys down for Outriders or?
When we first saw the trailer,
yeah.
I thought it's pretty cool. I like the concept with the snowboarders in it as well. Oh, I miss SSX so much. Give me SSX Tricky again, please. Or 3.
No, I agree.
Just a remaster or something. Yeah. You know something? I think it might be a good time to get back onto the whole arcadey sort of like snowboarding, that sort of stuff.
Just do it.
It'd be a good time for it, I think.
Yeah.
Nostalgia kicks in. Everybody who played SSX is above 30. We're all happy to go again.
Yeah, give me another go.
Agreed.
I love that game so much.
Do you?
But EA, if they bring back, they won't bring back EA big. If they bring them back, they probably sell them or something like that.
There's a video somewhere that everyone has to see of Jam playing SSX Tricky when he's like 10 or something. And he's on a big combo and he just shouts ×5. And
I missed the ×5 snowflake.
Yeah, and it's like.
Were you like the Nintendo child?
I'll send you it. I'll link it to you in a bit.
Yes, please. I need to watch that.
Do you know what the thing is? So, fun fact about me playing SSX Tricky, because it was like that was my Rocket League back in the day. I had the fastest time in the world for the second to last map speedrun.
In the world.
Do you know how I know? Well, in the world. That was submitted to the PlayStation magazine. I had faster time. Do you know how?
How? Jeez.
Because it glitched.
You're so
and I kind of
cheesy.
fell through the stage and ended up at the finish line. It was something like a minute, and the stage was like 4 minutes to do.
Why are you cheating, Jam?
It wasn't. I didn't know the glitch was there. It just happened.
You were jamming. I was one of the Mario Kart Double Dash tracks. I beat the fastest time on some magazine.
It doesn't surprise me. You cheese Mario Kart.
That was annoying, but I was like, what's it?
You cheese it.
No, I was fucking all over it, mate. So we are in-ish for Outriders, right? We're gonna try the demo probably. And
I'm buzzing. There's a demo.
Yeah, man. Bring back demos, mate. Bring them back.
Do you know something? I think there's a reason why they don't bring demos back, and the reason being is that it'll be because file sizes have got so big that you can't literally fit a demo on a disc anymore.
Well, it's not.
That's the problem.
If you download a demo, it's the full game. You just have to buy the patch, isn't it? Is that right?
Just some people do. I don't know how you.
Could you imagine a demo for Cold War? Here you go, 100 gigabytes.
Yeah, 120 gig. 50 quid to buy the patch.
Yeah, literally, you buy it. Could you imagine? You buy a PlayStation magazine, you get the demos, and they actually give you a hard drive just to play the demos.
That would be a hard drive. Yeah, to be fair, that'd be funny.
It'd have to be.
Yeah,
It'd have to be to run demos now.
Funny.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, we move on. Outriders, we're in. Demo, we're in.
Yeah.
We're in.
Jam,
Yes.
you have a PS5
I do.
behind you. This is it now. Right. Xbox Series X survey asks if you want PS5 DualSense features in the Xbox controller. It's from TechRadar. And it's Adam.
Yes.
It's Adam. I can't pronounce his second name. I'm sorry, Adam. I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to offend you. So I'm going to not bother. I'm not going to try it. Gentlemen, there's a survey. And, a few questions are asked, and some of the features come up which are on the DualSense, like the adaptive triggers and the what's it called? The vibration. Jam, help me out.
What do you mean the vibration?
It's sort of
Game Sense or whatever.
Yeah. I can't. Oh god, I can't remember what the vibration.
It's got an actual.
Somebody help me out.
It's adaptive triggers. More or less.
And the vibrations that sort of like.
It vibrates one side, left side, and then
and it's not
when
like
you're playing the game.
It's not either still or going mental in your hands.
It mimics your environment.
Yeah.
I can't know what it's called.
Yeah. There's a word for it. I've forgotten it and I can't find it in the article because I'm under pressure to find it. But gentlemen, Jam, because Dan, have you ever used a PS5 controller?
No.
Jam, do you like?
Yeah.
I think you were with me when
haptic feedback.
Thank you. Thank you. That was annoying me. The best feature about the PS5 is, of course, the controller, right? That's the thing. That it's like, this feels better. Obviously the high frame rates, obviously, gonna make the game feel better.
That was a given, regardless of getting an Xbox or PlayStation or from the PC. You get all that anyway.
This controller. I like my controllers. I do like the 360/Xbox One controller. I think it's a good controller. I've not tried the Series X controller, but it's very similar to the X, right?
I've seen a lot of reviews.
One controller.
I've seen a lot of reviews that people prefer the Xbox One over the Series X controller.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because it's great.
But as they say, it's a lot to do with the D-pad.
Yeah, possibly. That's possible. And as an avid fan of an Xbox controller, I'd be all over these features on the Xbox controller. The fact that Microsoft are doing surveys and getting customer feedback, player feedback,
They'll add it.
Yeah, I mean there'll be the question is though, will they put it on the controller now, or will they make an Elite controller like they have done with the Xbox One's Elite controller? And
how much is a standalone Series X controller to buy?
50 notes probably, maybe 60.
60 for PS5.
Xbox Series
52, I think, for the Xbox. 52.
Yeah.
Or 54, one of the two.
So the Elite wireless controller Series 2 is 160 notes, right? By the way. Will they just make an Elite Series 3 controller and just put all the PlayStation nonsense in that? Or do you reckon they'll...
Is it going to... if it's going to be 160 quid plus, here's some extra benefits?
I mean...
it's already benefits. It's completely modular, isn't it? The Series 2, so you have got that benefit there.
Yeah,
which you're going to be with any other.
You're going to be trying to sell PlayStation's standard controller in a £150-60 controller.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should just put it in their standard one, and they can get away charging 60 quid for it.
I know what they should do. What do you think they're going to do? If they do implement these in the future, or do you reckon they'll just have an Xbox Series X2 controller and just put all the shit in there and have it 60 quid?
But it might. I mean, I'm no expert of engineering.
You are an expert.
Stuff, but I'm pretty sure they had to design the shape of the controller around it as well, so they might not be able to just lift it and stick it into their standard controller.
Listen to me.
Who knows?
The Microsoft engineers are magicians, mate. because when the Xbox One came out, it was like they all said there was no way backwards compatibility is going to work. There's zero chance, and here we are. It works. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, fair enough. So they'll figure. If college and uni taught me anything, James, there's always a way around it. Anything. You know what I'm
Always a loophole.
Always a fucking loophole, mate. You know what I mean? But I'd be down. I'd probably invest, use it for my computer. I'd be all over it. But would it work on the computer? There'd be some Windows issues, I'm sure. Pain in the ass. But I'm sure we'll see. Daniel.
Yes.
Would you like to see this?
I would actually, yeah. I mean, for the amount of money they charge for their controllers, the fact that PS5 only charges what? £8 more, £5 to £8 more, and you're getting the whole adaptive triggers, the haptic feedback, and all that. It's a big difference.
DualSense is 60 notes.
60 notes. Yeah. So yeah, it's literally the difference of about £5 ish. Going at that. Yeah. So to me, this generation, I think the PlayStation has the better controller. So for them to add it into the Xbox would be a good move. Mm-hmm. Whether they do and whether they do it as a more expensive package is a different question. It is Microsoft after all.
It is.
It should go up.
The only first party company to put microtransactions in the first party games. But I digress.
Yeah.
Lads, speaking of Xbox controllers, notice how they take batteries still, double A's.
Yes.
The excuse was, is, and I kind of believe it. I still believe it, I think, that there's more options. Like you can put a battery pack in it, if the battery, on a PlayStation controller, if the battery breaks, it's a ball ache to fix, whereas if the batteries die in your Xbox controller, you can just, switch them out, no worries. That's very cost effective. It's wedge in it and all that shit, but
it's a win-win for them.
Yeah, but I mean, I was always like, right, I always got it, but then I didn't, not because I understood why. Didn't really mean I agreed with it. Like I'd prefer a battery pack, like a phone has a battery pack.
Just build the battery pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I find silly is that with the PlayStation controller, it is normally literally you take out 8 screws out the controller and then it's a removable battery pack anyway.
Yeah.
So literally you just take off the back plate, buy a new battery, pop it back in, and away you go. It
actually costs about £3 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's really cheap. So it's like, well, their excuse of if the battery goes wrong is probably just them going, we're trying to save money more than anything.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. So I still was like, why just get with the fucking times? Like, as much as I got it, like, just get with the times. And I was chilling. And then, it was yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Updated today. Tom Phillips at Eurogamer brings us this article because he's a swell guy. Thomas, mate, what you got for us? Duracell. The title is now "No, Microsoft isn't forced to use batteries in Xbox controllers because of a deal with Duracell." Now, it came out that there was a deal with Duracell, which is why Microsoft still used AA's in their controllers. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that doesn't work out. But do you know what I mean? It's still. Obviously come out today. Microsoft issues a statement here. It says, we intentionally offer consumers choice in their battery solutions for our standard Xbox wireless controllers, which is what a Microsoft spokesperson told Eurogamer. This includes the use of AA batteries from any brand, the rechargeable batteries for Xbox, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I have a question. Do you believe this?
No.
Do you think there is a deal in place, which is why they have to have the sliding batteries?
I can't know, but I just think, like, I get if your battery's dead, you can just change them. Fair enough. Yeah, great concept. Put your money where your mouth is. Just put an external battery pack in with your controller, like where you can just pull the battery pack off. bin it after 2 years of it dying and then buy another one. But instead, you've got to buy an Xbox controller, which is, let's say, an Xbox One controller, 50 quid. And the external battery packs, the official ones from Xbox, are about 20, 25 quid.
Mm-hmm.
That's 75 quid. And if you're doing it on an Xbox Series X controller and then buying the battery pack separately, there's 70 quid, 75, 80 quid. And then let's add the haptic stuff from the DualSense, stick that in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's an expensive controller.
It is, mate. It's a nice controller, though.
It is a very nice controller.
I plug it. I just wire mine up on my computer. I can't be arsed. I've got like a 2 meter cord. I just sound whatever. But this all sparks with Duracell's UK's marketing manager Luke Anderson. Everyone knows Luke Anderson, obviously. He had an interview with G Infinity blog Self Optional. And he says, there's always been this partnership with Duracell and Xbox. There's a constant agreement that Duracell and Microsoft have in place. So, I don't know what the point of this was. I thought it was quite funny.
Is it real? Is it not?
Yeah. Is this real life? Is it fantasy?
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. They might have a deal with Duracell. Whether it's real or not, who's to say we're going to walk out and buy Duracell batteries?
That's another thing as well. Is like, I think that's what the Microsoft spokesperson was getting at when they're like, you can use what you want. Like, there's more choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a battery. To be fair, Jam, they do sell battery packs. I've just thought then they do sell them. Rechargeable plain charge kits, whatever they are. But that's that's like 12, 15 quid.
That's like 20 quid extra on top for something that's bundled in already with a PlayStation controller.
Difference is you need a screwdriver, and I know people don't like screwdrivers.
I can understand people will be dubious about ripping their controller apart and putting it back together without breaking, but it is just backplating, like Dan says. Comes off, puts in.
I don't mean to be rude, and I'm not putting this person down at all, but I saw a Facebook mother, like, you know what I mean, post a picture of a broken PlayStation controller because he tried to change the plates on it. Yeah, and I was just like, I'd have done that for you. It's just what you do. I wouldn't have, but you know what I mean. Somebody would have done that for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, we've done it loads of times. Yeah, we pulled them apart, put them together again. Yeah,
so because we're professionals, aren't we?
We are professional engineers.
Speaking of professionals, that segue doesn't work. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Have you ever played PUBG?
I've dabbled.
Daniel?
No.
Never mind. It just seems PUBG was weird because it came out of nowhere. Seemed to copy
DayZ, I think.
Yeah, DayZ, and there was another one as well. I can't remember the other one. And then the implemented Battle Royale got massive, and Fortnite seemed to eat its lunch, and then the facts remain about that one. But whatever. Gentlemen, PUBG leaker, I'm going to say on Twitter, player IGN. It says that PUBG just confirmed that they're working on PUBG 2.0 and PUBG Mobile 2.0. Now I ask you the question, Jam. I know you like platforms and that you can build on.
No, I don't.
Rocket League. Yes, you do.
Oh, I thought you meant is the way it just like kind of glitched out for me. I thought you said platforms and building them like Fortnite. No. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Sorry, Rocket League and Rainbow Six Siege and all that shit. Is that the right call to save PUBG? Because I don't see anyone tweeting that we're playing PUBG at all.
I don't see that as a new game. I'd see that as an update.
Yeah. So Overwatch 2 got announced, by the way, and just got to remind everyone that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I want to bring the tweet up so everyone can see.
Overwatch has kind of hit the shadows lately, I think.
Yeah, so player IGN says PUBG just confirmed 2.0. Global announcement soon, ? The secret Project XRT. That was wrong. Project XTRM thing from last year was a PUBG Mobile 2 all along. I knew XR, whatever, it was a mobile game. So I didn't make an update video on it, just got so tilted when I learned about it. So that must be the thing that we were talking about last year. Do you remember? With I kind of remembered it. Like I said, I don't keep up with PUBG, so it's all a blur. But I kind of remember them something in that ecosystem, which is like there's something bubbling. You know what I
I'm sure they'll keep supporting it.
Yeah.
It's a well-liked game by the people the loyal
people that play it fucking love it, but like I don't see anyone. But I'm not in that ecosystem, like I just said. But usually you see the odd person, play PUBG, smashing, popping heads and all that stuff. Do you ever see anyone play it on your Twitter, on your Facebook, or on your like Steam friends or Xbox friends or anything?
My Dan plays it on his mobile a lot.
Your Dan, the boss man.
Not boss, yeah.
Are you the only person you know that play it?
I know someone who plays PUBG.
All over it,
yeah. He plays the mobile version as well.
Does he actually?
It's not bad, the mobile version. It's actually pretty.
I hear good things about the mobile version. But
I think it should have originally come to mobile in the first place, almost by the sounds of things, because the way the game went and disappeared off the radar.
Yeah,
which is a bit of a weird thing to say because I'm not pro mobile games whatsoever, but I do believe that it probably would have served itself better being on mobile and then moved across and spent more time on that version. Almost.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I can't speak for the PC one, but I think the phone one is littered with bots.
It will be, I think, because it's hard to police that ecosystem. You know what I mean? I think that's what I understand. So, is it 2.0 the right way to go, or would you prefer them to build on what they already have, or try and like reinvent what they already have?
No, build on what they have.
Yeah, I think that's especially with a game like this, which is a lot of.
It's the kind of meta for games that are like that now. That's the best way to go.
Yeah, I would.
It's probably cheaper than building a new game as well.
Because Among Us just binned off the second one, didn't they? They're just going to build on what they have. But we'll see. I'm sure we'll talk about it in depth when it gets announced, which will be soon, hopefully. Who knows? But anyway, moving on, gentlemen. I'm very excited about this. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a man that fucking loves Dishonored. Right. Jam, you haven't played Dishonored, have you?
No.
Why?
Just didn't want to.
Well, Harvey Smith, who is the studio head, I think, at Arcane, I think he is. He's
the creator of Deus Ex and Dishonored.
Yeah, I think it's the Deus Ex.
So Deus Ex is fine. I like that.
Yeah. The article I've got is in Spanish. It's from Vandal, so I'm not going to be able to read the article, but the title does it all. It says Harvey Smith says he's working on a new game with the Deus Ex and Prey team. Huzzah! It's from Sarah Barondo from Vandal. Like I said, I'm going to bring the article, but I'm not going to read any of it because it's in Spanish, and I can barely read English, lads. I've got to be honest with you. So Spanish isn't going to do it for me. Lads, question. I'd like from this. Your boy would like Dishonored 3, but I'm probably not going to get it. What do you think it is that they're working on? Or do you think it's a new game, or do you think it's Prey 2?
Maybe Prey 2.
Yeah, the Prey did alright. Did it do alright? I can't remember.
I think it reviewed well, but I don't think it got as much traction. Yeah.
I agree. Dan, would you prefer Prey 2, Dishonored 3, new game? What? Anything or an existing franchise within the Bethesda umbrella, which they can work on, or what are you thinking, or don't you care? I care because I'm buzzing.
I mean, for me, I think. See, I like Dishonored, but I also like Prey as well. They're both fantastic. Obviously not critically acclaimed games, but reasonable in their own standards. Personally, probably be good to have a new title to spread their wings a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what they can do, because they're both like the atmosphere in each game is just bob on, and Dishonored's great. Just go and play it. I'm playing Prey. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. It's probably. I mean, it's probably good because the studio's talented, but we'll see. Jam.
Yeah.
Yo,
2 questions.
I don't care.
Why don't you care?
Just never played any of them.
Last question on this before we move on. Is it going to be an Xbox exclusive?
I mean, being arcane.
Don't they have to? Actually, I have no idea. No.
I think we'll see what Phil Spencer's plan is for
Sure. But I'm just
a
going
lot
to
of
say
these
this
studios, won't we? I'm
before
sure.
we move on the whole Bethesda Microsoft thing. You don't spend $7.5 billion to keep things the same. Moving on. Gentlemen, speaking of Xbox, Game Pass ins and outs are here. Are you ready?
I mean, Game Pass.
Game Pass ins and outs. Your brother's going to be happy, Jam. Provo 2021 update. That's what we like to see. Season update. On the cloud and the console. Little Acre, cloud and console. Torchlight 2, cloud and console. And Justice 2, Jam.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Cloud, console, and PC. Neoverse on PC. What Remains of Edith Finch on PC, which is supposed to be brilliant. And Y2K, whatever that. I can't remember this game, but apparently it's not very good.
Can I just say What Remains of Edith Finch is fucking immense. Weird, very, very weird, but bloody hell, I'm looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this. I will play it again. I had so much fun.
You're buzzing, and leaving on January 15th is Faster Than Light, My Friend Pedro, Sword Art Online, and Tekken 7. So behave with them. But again, you can't even complain really at this point because Game Pass. I love Game Pass. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's great. It's really good.
Yeah, anything.
Nothing out there can touch it. Nothing.
Not yet. Sony probably got something cooking. They have to have at this point because they can't.
Yeah, I imagine they do. But like, what's out there at the moment with Stadia and stuff.
But I think Sony are a million miles away of putting their first parties on some fucking subscription model, apart from the older 3 or 4 years plus old ones, which have made them money. You could argue, which is why they're happy to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Game Pass is great. It's great. Let's go and get it. I wish Bishop was here. This one.
Because he's the only one that knows.
Because no one cares. Lads, I'm joking. Monster Hunter's alright. Monster Hunter Rise had a thingy today. Like a direct info dump thingy. I missed it. I was at work, I gotta be honest with you. And I was eating when I got home from work, and then I just jumped in this chair, put my tie on. So I really had to look at it, really, to be honest with you. But Matt Wales from Eurogamer, he says Capcom shares fresh Monster Hunter Rise details, limited time demo out today. It's actually out tomorrow for us, but today. Jam, demo for you. Are you getting it? Why? You like demos? You like demos of games you like, mate?
No, I like demos of games that I might be interested in buying. Monster Hunter is well established, and I know I'm established, so I've never really been interested in it.
I might actually have a dabble.
I know NS will be on it.
NS is all over it. Bishop's all over it. There's a few other. Is anyone else in?
To be fair, I'll put my hand up and say I do enjoy Monster Hunter. I haven't played as many as probably the likes of NS and Bishop. That's the one I'm looking for.
One that was on Wii U.
Yeah, literally the only ones I've played, I think, there was a DS one I played. I cannot remember the name, so don't ask me. And World.
Yeah, I played World. World was pretty good.
World was really good, actually. I enjoyed it quite a lot.
I think that might still be Capcom's best-selling game ever, so high hopes for this. I think it's a duel on Switch. It's just like it's a portable game in its DNA, isn't it?
Generations Ultimate on the Switch is, from the fans, a better game than Monster Hunter World, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it's.
Will tell you that.
He swears by MHG, doesn't he? So...
To the Monster Hunter OG clan, we'll call them. They prefer the Switch one, right? But
I think
Monster Hunter World's more excessive. Is that right? That it's more.
I think the biggest, like, if you're a big Monster Hunter fan like Bishop and like NS, The thing with World is it's more open to everyone, whilst Generations Ultimate is for the hardcore Monster Hunter fans.
Yeah, do you reckon
actually makes sense.
This will be.
I was watching the stream. Sorry, go on.
There you go.
No, I was saying I was watching a stream the other day. Mary Moo, that's not your Mary Dan. He was playing it, and but yeah, he's well into it, and I think he was saying something like that he's helping out the lower people, if you know what I mean, like just the casual people to get this to progress here.
Do you reckon this will be a half step?
Can...
Like somewhere, like you've got the hardcore on that one, and you've got the more forgiving game here. Do you reckon it'll meet in the middle?
Yeah, I mean, to a degree, World is quite difficult. There's no denying that. Like you fall into the wrong area, you're more likely going to be battered. But I do believe it is more of a forgiving game.
Yeah, I agree.
Of the two, and that's why most Monster Hunter fans prefer Ultimate compared to World. But that's not to say World is not a bad game, and I don't think Bishop or NS disagree with that. I think they're both World as well.
Cool. Yeah. I've just seen actually. You can. I'm in. I'm in. Download them tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can.
I'm off tomorrow. I'll probably.
Can ride wyverns. I'm in.
That looks cool.
But yeah, there's a lot of new crap. I'm not going to butcher anything. But we'll try the demo tomorrow, and I'll tell you on Tuesday how shit it is. Jamie, you going to try the demo?
Do you know what? I will download it because why not?
You got nothing else to do.
Exactly.
The casual report reacts to Monster Hunter Rise demo. That's the next episode, everyone.
That's the next episode.
Bishop will be like scratching his eyes out because they have no idea what we're doing.
Exactly. Now, gentlemen, there's a story we need to go back in time for. Before the Xbox was a thing.
The one I added?
Yeah. Before the original Xbox, Microsoft looked into buying EA, Square, Midway, and the mighty Nintendo. And apparently Nintendo just laughed their asses off. This comes from Joe Screbbles at IGN. As you would. So I imagine.
I reckon if there was a fresh inquiry of that today, they'd still laugh.
I don't even want to know.
All I want out of this is a video of Miyamoto just there
laughing
pointing at Phil Spencer and just bawling his eyes out. That would be comedy gold.
It would be, mate. It would be. But you imagine this was late 90s, right? So we're talking N64, Game Boy.
When did the original Xbox come out? Was it 2001? Yeah, so possibly. It could be 2000 or 1999 or something.
Talking N64, right? When that's on the back of that, and the.
It must have been. They were probably looking for the acquisition to go with their new launch of the console.
Yeah. So and Square as well. By the way, because in the late 90s, you imagine Square off the back of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and all that, and it's just
they were riding high.
Yeah, even Midway. Be interesting. Yeah, if Microsoft bought Midway, they might still. Yeah, I mean, they might still be big. They're all right, but are they defunct? I can't remember.
No, they
Midway.
Do.
Midway.
Oh yeah, Midway don't exist. It's now. Is it NetherRealm?
NetherRealm of. Yeah, because NetherRealm have detached from Midway.
Yes.
And when you search Midway on Google, it just gives you some shit film, Roland Emmerich film, for fuck's sake.
Right, well, I've got it.
Is it Independence Day?
No, it's called Midway. This came out last year. No.
It was mid-defunct. So they sold their assets to Midway in 2009, and then there was a corporate entity session in 2010, and then the last assets were dissolved in 2011.
So they are defunct. But they may still be around.
Completely defunct.
It was Mortal Kombat 9 was the first NetherRealm Mortal Kombat
that's right.
without Midway.
I think that's right.
Yeah, so our timeline should fit. Best Mortal Kombat, by the way. But I think it's the best Mortal Kombat.
No, I do as well. Kratos in it.
Mine's great.
Right, so let's delve in. So, Midway Studios, the one based in Chicago, was bought by Warner Brothers Games Chicago, which was then rebranded as NetherRealm. So that's what happened there. Midway Studios in San Diego was bought by High Moon Studios, which was also owned by THQ, but then THQ went under.
Right.
So I think that studio is now finished or defunct. And then Midway Games West was also, so the rest of them was bought by Warner Brothers. So Midway Games West and Surreal Software.
Yeah.
So that's where Injustice came from their side then, because Warner Brothers did Injustice.
Yeah, Warner Brothers are NetherRealm's part of Warner Brothers, aren't they?
So they had four other studios which are defunct. One in Austin, one in Australia, one in Los Angeles, and one in Newcastle.
Oh, weird, man.
There you go.
There you go. Boom.
Do you know something? Like, the last good game from Midway, and not many people will agree with me on this, but they'll probably remember it. The Suffering. Do you remember that?
No, vaguely. No, vaguely.
It came out roughly at the same time as Silent Hill, I want to say. I think it was Silent Hill.
The first one?
No, so it came out on PS2.
Silent Hill 3.
I think it was Silent Hill 3, and it fell under the radar, but it was actually a really fun little game. It was about a guy who escapes an asylum, and he's a bit of a mutant. He loses, he gets raged, and then goes out and turns into a monster and kills everything.
Quite I think.
Yeah, there's two. Ties That Bind. That wasn't as good, but the first one was great. You probably you'll see a trailer and be like, "Oh yeah, shit, I remember this."
Yeah, I vaguely remember it. Yeah, it's on GOG, by the way, so go and get that. Dan's recommendation.
Good little game.
I have a question. Whose Forgotten Gem is it today? I forgot.
Mine.
Good, because I haven't done one. Gentlemen, last on the agenda today, I have free games for everyone. I don't have free games for everyone. I'm the conductor of free games. I'll tell you where to go and get them. Epic Game Store. Today you can get Crying Suns. And next week you'll be able to get Star Wars Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition. Now, Jan, what's the Celebration Edition? Do you know?
It's basically GOTY Edition. Game
of the Year Edition. So go and get that next week. We'll get the Crying Suns today up until the 14th, and then from the 14th you can get Star Wars Battlefront 2. Jan, would you recommend Star Wars Battlefront 2 for free?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, this game looks cool.
It's a much better game than it was. Yeah, that's for sure.
I can appreciate that. So our RPG roguelike strategy game is this Crying Suns game, and I'm sure I'll add it to my library and never install it or play it. But
I've just done
nice to have. I want to get it. But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2 next week. And gentlemen, that about wraps up the rundown. Do you have any unpopular opinions for Jam Shows as a shite?
I do have one today, which is game related actually.
Oh, bloody hell! Let's have it.
So, does anyone remember a game called Dark Sector at all?
I remember the name rings a bell.
On PS3, it was a very I've forgotten the name of the studio who made it. It's quite a biggish studio.
Digital Extremes or Novi Disc.
Say again, sorry.
Digital Extremes. Novi Disc.
No.
D3 Publisher, ND Games, Aspire.
Deep Silver? Was it Deep Silver?
Possibly.
Was it? It was someone like that. Anyway. So it was one of the first games to introduce motion control with, obviously, the gyroscope that was on the PS3 controller. Mm-hmm. Not everybody liked it. I just want to say you're all wrong, and it was actually a pretty cool game. I'm done. There you go. There's my unpopular opinion.
Wrong. Dan's right. Everyone stop. John, do you remember this game?
No, I ain't got a clue.
Neither do I. But I remember the cover, if that's any consolation. I didn't play it.
So it was essentially a guy that had like a boomerang which was a blade, and you used to essentially use your dual shock controller to control said blades.
It's a Wikipedia page. It's got out of the thing. I can't be asked to move it. But yeah, I'm going to Google Dark Sector and show you the cover.
It didn't review too well, I don't think, and it didn't.
On Steam, it's sitting at a 9 out of 10. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right, okay, there you go.
People like this game, Daniel. 7.7 on IGN.
I just know it was a bit polarizing because of the controller.
It's sitting in Metacritic and 72.
Which is okay, I guess.
It's respectable. It's a good score. It's decent, mate.
But I enjoyed it, and anyone who says different
is wrong.
That is wrong.
Yeah, Jam, you're wrong, mate. Sorry.
I'm wrong for not even knowing what it is.
I'm going to show you some Google images from the old Google image search.
What's it called? What's the read name again?
Dark Sector, it was called.
Jam, do you have an unpopular opinion?
I'm not going to lie.
Does anyone have an unpopular opinion in the chat?
I recognise some of the artwork, but no, I never played it.
James,
no, it was good.
Jimothy.
Don't have an unpopular opinion.
You have a forgotten rubbish game, though, don't you?
The forgotten gem I've got is glorious.
What is it, mate? Let me get some footage up for us.
F-Zero.
Okay. It's not F-Zero. We want a good game with forgotten gems.
One of the best Battle Royale game is F-Zero X and Battle Death Race, I think. Oh, Death Race. It's just called Death Race. Where the last person to be alive is the winner. It's fucking mint. I'm F-Zero X. Go on.
I'm going to pull it off my shelf. And you're going to guess what it is. Just because. Don't look.
I won't look, I promise.
No, you're looking.
I'm not. I didn't see you. Very well played.
Pardon?
Well played. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it either,
so
give me some.
Back in the day.
Which day we saw? Like 80s, 90s, or
back in the 90s.
90s.
Okay.
One of the first squad-based military games.
Advance Wars. No. Commandos. No.
Military.
Command and Conquer.
No, squad-based. So it was 2-player, but you could have multiple people in your things. You're given missions to go and do. If you didn't survive at the end, if you completed the mission, you got this person died with these little gravestones.
It's not Spec Ops. It's not.
Before Spec Ops.
There's a game I'm thinking of, and I can't remember the name of it.
I can't get that.
It were on PS1 and.
It's on PS1.
It's not on PlayStation.
Oh, is it not?
Is it on SNES?
It's not the one I'm thinking.
It's on SNES.
Oh, is it? Cannon fodder. Oh, mate.
It is cannon fodder.
What a video game that is.
Absolutely. Oh, nice. Look at that edition as well. Nice and snazzy.
No edition. Every time I've got like 10, 11 SNES games all boxed in protective cases. Because I am a nerd like that.
I know. Yeah, so Jimothy, why have you brought Cannon Fodder to the table today?
Because it's just a great game.
It is a great game.
And it's as far back as I can think of a game that is like modern day, like Ghost Recon. Is it Ghost Recon? Yeah, Ghost Recon and stuff like that.
Yeah. I can appreciate that.
Around it's obviously like your little squad and stuff like that.
Bringers. Would you take a reboot, reimagining, remake, sequel, anything?
I'd probably take like a reimagining, like give it a Crash Bandicoot treatment kind of thing. But I don't think they will because the gaming world's so saturated with shoot 'em ups now.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
I just think it'll fall straight under the radar anyway.
Probably. Would you want it to be like this, like a top-down, pointy clicky?
Yeah.
Or would you want more like a first-person shooter Cannon Fodder game? Then it wouldn't be Cannon Fodder, really, would it?
I will openly say there's not many good open top games like over the top.
No.
Video games nowadays.
But that's the thing. It's like it would probably only appeal to the people that did play it back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see new people picking it up or that, even if they did a reimagining of it. To me, it would end up like something like Plants v Zombies or something like that. That kind of theme, that style
be
stuff.
Like a mobile game.
Not necessarily a mobile game. Because they did that Garden Warfare, didn't they? In the PS.
No, that was pretty tight.
They'll probably turn it into Rogue Company or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's have a mooch cannon fodder. It is the SNES version, you remember, right?
Pretty sure you can only play it on the SNES.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
Game Boy.
On Amiga, by the way.
It's on Amiga as well?
Yeah. That's Amiga, Atari ST, MS-DOS, Acorn, whatever that is, 3DO, Atari Jaguar, Sega, Genesis, and SNES, and Game Boy Color.
So you can play it, Game Boy.
So I was going to say, so if I got VirtualBox, I could play it because it's on MS-DOS.
Yes.
So I'm not technically emulating it.
In theory.
In theory, I'm not.
Not really.
I'm not using...
Talking about old ass consoles, did you see that a message I put in the chat the other day? The Atari VCS.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That it's got like the services of Netflix and stuff like that,
That's
and the
the
Nintendo Switch doesn't.
The Wii U has Netflix, by the way.
There was another interesting story about the VCS actually. So you can actually run an operating system off of it, so Windows or Linux.
I saw an article just before coming here. Apparently, you can play Wii games on it, GameCube games, PS2 games.
On what? The Atari thing?
Atari VCS, yeah.
Nice. Did you ever... I have a question. Did you ever play Cannon Fodder 3?
No.
Never did I.
It's only the first one.
Jesus Christ. What is it on? What's that? Russia. Russian. Well, we won't mention Cannon Fodder 3. The first one's good though, so go and play that if you can.
I was going to say Cannon Fodder 3 is on Steam though.
Is it?
Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know it was there.
It is, yeah.
How much is it?
11 notes.
See, you know, if it was like a $5, I'd be like, right, let's do it.
It's not reviewed well.
No.
And I don't also think it's made by the same company.
No, it won't be. But looking at it, it looks like it's the theme I'd imagine it to be at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, go and play the first one if you can. Find a way. Buy old
VirtualBox, everyone.
VirtualBox, MS-DOS it. Do what you need to do. Gentlemen, ready for the quiz?
Let's go.
We've done a quiz for about 2 weeks, by the way, lads.
I know.
I'm very happy.
I'm not ready.
So, gentlemen, there is a YouTube duo, I'm going to call them, called the Super Guitar Brothers. And you'll be surprised to find out that the two blokes with acoustic guitars who cover video game music.
Shock.
I know, imagine your shock on your face. I have 5 of their songs. You just tell me the franchise, please, because it can, like with covers of, it can get quite hard to place the game. So just give me the franchise, I'll be happy. Anyone in the chat wants to play along, by all means do. If you're watching on YouTube, by all means whack it in the comments. Beat these spare. First song, name the franchise. I've got an advert in with 2 selects. Linus Tech Tips. Advertising, honey. Get away from me, you freak. Let me know if you need more volume or less volume. What's the song? What's the game, sorry?
Stumped.
Sounds familiar.
Does now.
Do you know what it is? Got a clue?
The Last of Us.
No. Top down
I don't know.
game, Daniel. An isometric kind of thing.
Undertale.
No. It's 3 of them.
There's 3. Is it canon fodder?
No. It's not kind of fodder.
I know it's not canon fodder.
First one came out in 97.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
Why would it be Grand Theft Auto, Jim?
Because it came out around that time.
It did, but it's not Grand Theft
It's
Auto.
top down.
James. PC and the first one came out on PlayStation 1. Top down.
No idea.
I'm trying to give
anything.
clues that won't give it away. Are you out? Anyone in the chat wants to go? Are you out? Do you want me to lay it on you?
I'm out.
It's Diablo, lads.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I never would have got that.
I wouldn't have got that one either, to be fair. I don't play Diablo enough.
Name the franchise, please. Let's go. You ready?
Think
advert,
real gems
sorry.
have to be real expensive?
No one cares. Buzzing. Neckbeard's here. Just time for the quiz. Retain his
Hello,
title.
Nick.
Name the franchise, Neck. Cheers, mate. Retain that title. You just missed them not get Diablo, which I'm sure you would have got. Sorry, I'll shut up.
This is so familiar, but it's just.
Just one game again. Humongous franchise.
I think I've got an idea. It just doesn't sound like it, but it does.
What is it, John?
Is it Metal Gear?
It's not Metal Gear.
Final Fantasy?
It's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 9. What is it, Final Fantasy 9? Tune. Next. You ready? We'll go this one.
It's probably got an advert.
No. Wait in.
I know this.
I know you do.
Big
No,
time.
I know you know this one. Drop the console. You need a hand. Get in there.
Yes.
SNES game. Anything.
I'll take guess at Castlevania?
It's not Castlevania. Lucky.
This is really going to annoy me when I don't get it. It's all Street Fighter 2. I was thinking saying like a Vegas thing. Oh my god.
This is quite
in Smash.
It might be. I mean, I can't give you any more.
Yeah, I know, but I know it's in Smash, and this is going to really bug me now.
Donkey Kong Country.
Jam, is he right?
Yeah. Do you know what the annoying thing is?
Well, you just looked at it behind you, didn't you?
Me and NS were playing it 2 days ago.
That's why.
This is the level with the carts.
Yeah, Minecraft Madness, the song's called.
I know. Like literally, the only reason I thought was because I remember you and NS playing it.
Net got it pretty much same time.
Yeah.
And plus, it's called Minecart Madness, not Minecraft Madness.
It wasn't. There's another advert here. Next game. Franchise, please. You ready?
That was a PlayStation advert.
I'm going to give Net that one because of the delay as well. So Dan and Net get a point. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Okay, I know what this is already.
What is it, Dan?
It's Animal Crossing.
It is Animal Crossing. Dan, way out in front. Jam, you got. I've got 6 songs today. I didn't realise I put 6 on. So do you want to do all 6, or you're happy to just do 5?
Whatever.
We'll do 6 because you didn't get the first one. So we'll do 6. Done that one. Done that one. Done that one. Bottom 2, buzzing. Let's go. To draw a level and piss me off, Jam. You know what I mean?
Look, I've got to get 2 to draw a level.
Next got it, by the way. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
no idea. 2-2.
So next going to draw level, Jam out, but this is for you should get this one, but this is for a bit of a.
Unless I get the next 2, then you've got to find the 7th.
We've done 5. You didn't get the first one.
Isn't it 3-2? Isn't it 3-2?
Yeah. So Net can draw level if he gets it.
Bring it on, Net. Come on.
Jam gets pride, and Dan can crawl ahead with the victory. Let's go.
I'm not going to say it because I'm just out anyway, but. It's in Smash.
Might be in Smash.
It's in Smash.
Bit of a stalemate. Nick, you gotta pull some out of the bag here, mate. You can draw a level. You don't know. Dan, do you know?
No.
Jam, are you playing?
Yeah, I might as well have a go.
Go on.
Then.
Take a crack.
Zelda.
It is Zelda. That means Dan wins.
I mean, it's not Zelda.
Yeah. Well done, Jam.
Thanks for winning me the game, mate.
Yeah. balls deep. Nick, have a word with Jam, mate. But that wraps up the first proper show of 2021. How'd you like it? Straight to the casual official. Thank you for the raid if you're still here. It was much appreciated.
Make sure I'll follow them back. I'm going to check out their streams.
I'm going to follow them back as well.
I'm going to do the same. To
I'm
be
probably
fair,
going to forget. I'm sorry if I do, but I mean to follow everyone back. But yeah, we're back. Maybe tomorrow, but I think we'll be back Tuesday with another casual report. We'll chat shit. We'll tell you all about the month's Hunter Rise demo. Say what we think, what you lot think if you want to play as well. But gentlemen, I gotta go because Beat the Chasers is on at 9 o'clock and that show's mint. But until then,
you're an old man.
Keep it casual, lads and ladies and everybody. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, guys.
See you later,
Watch
everyone.
on YouTube,
Cheers.
subscribe, like,
Bye.
and do all that shit. You're the best. Bye bye, guys.
I'm the best.